Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me. Thank you. I'm going to start with the Shadowscapes deck. I am going to do a reading for us for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved for the week beginning May 11th, 2016. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, if you love a Virgo, if you're curious about a Virgo, whatever, it's cool. It's for the highest, greatest good of all of us. And I am doing this to hopefully help us all learn how to tune our psychic slash spiritual channel to a station that plays music we groove to. In a nutshell, you know? So I'm just chilling out here on my porch and I feel actually very accomplished. And oh, you have a jumper. You have a jumper. The Ten of Wands. All right. Let's pull one more from this deck. Virgo. Did I finish everything I needed to say? I think so. Thank you for joining me. All right, so accomplished. I feel accomplished to get to you, Virgo. So I did start at Aries, and I'm working my way through. I'm still toying with whether or not I'm going to upload 6 of them and then 6 more when I finish, or wait and do them all at once. I'm not sure yet. My sister thinks I should wait since that was my idea before, but I kind of feel like I should upload these 6. So we'll see. But I do feel like I need a little break after you. You know, you don't want to feel like the world is on your back, Virgo. Virgos can do that. I am a Virgo. I speak from personal experience that Virgos can take on a lot and handle a lot. So it's, you know, it's like it's a blessing curse thing. It's like a self-made curse, but for ourselves, for our own growth and for our own benefit. And sometimes we do take on too much, and perhaps not accept enough help. That's the first thing I get with that card. So let's see what else we have. Let's pull one more card from the Shadowscapes for the week. Whatever filter you're looking at Virgo in. For the fuzz, my hair is in an in-betweener stage again. I've been playing with it all video, every video so far, so I'm sorry about my hair playing if I do that. Let's get more clarification for the Ten of Wands. So this is good, though. This is a 10, Virgo. This is the end of oppression. This is the end of burdens. This is the end of feeling like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, on your back, even though you can handle it. You can handle the weight of the world on your back probably, but you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to. And then I feel like that's just a big Virgo lesson for us. So clarification for this week, since we're not going into our whole lives here, for Virgo, what's ending, which is good. This is a good thing, Virgo. This is having stability, coming from a place of growth so that you know what you can carry, what you should carry, what you don't have to carry, what you can let go of, what continues to be prosperous and a learning experience, and what you can take as a tool and a lesson with you and leave the baggage behind, kind of thing. So Virgo, highest greatest good of everybody. What does Virgo need to know for the now this week? So this is the 9 of Swords. So, oh, Virgo, let's just pull other cards. These are such heavy energies. All right, so let's lighten it up a bit with the Gilded. There's some sexy cards in here, although this Shadowscapes deck has beautiful, sexy pictures in it too. But they're stories, they're whole stories in the scenes of those particular cards in that particular deck. So these are a little different. Those are like bigger stories. So you see a picture in these cards. Look at this one, right? And there's so many layers of this story and so many facets of the angles of how to look at it. Whereas these cards are more zoomed in. like a zoomed in version of the same story, if that makes sense. Let's just pull a card for Virgo. Highest, greatest good of everybody for May 11th. Oh, I'm telling you right now, Virgo, because I'm looking at it and I thought I put them down, but the top of the pile on the Shadowscapes is the Fool. So that's beautiful. This card is so beautiful. She's like flying, and if she doesn't have wings, these doves are allowing her freedom. They're unraveling her beauty, and they're aiding her flight. She has this little fox by her side, just as her little companion, ready to help her out, you know, keeping her company, and she's just ready to step off of this pillar into a new life with the faith of and the understanding of knowing that she or he is exactly where they need to be at the moment, and they will be provided for when they take that step. If she decides to step off her pillar of stability, these birds will lift her either to fly or gently to the ground so she can take another step on the ground and feel the earth on her path, or his path. So I'm going to put that down so I don't read it again. That was meant for you, Virgo. I'm going to go back to the Gilded. Highest, greatest good of everyone involved. What does Virgo need to know for May 11th? Highest, greatest good. What are your angels, God, spirit guides, guardian angels, luck, higher self, whatever you believe in works for you on your spiritual path and journey and story and book. Okay, Virgo. One card to clarify the ending of oppressions in this Nine of Swords, this mental, like, hurricane. The Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this is Virgo. Alright, I'm gonna pull from one more deck. This is my mystery deck. I still don't know the name of this. It's an independent deck and I love it. So let's use it for Virgo. Clarify this. You know, I mean, if this is what you're stepping into, Virgo, high five, high five. Nine of Pentacles. I mean, this is you allowing that space in your life to breathe, to hang out with your falcon. Look at this card. This is a very independent card, a very abundant card. This is the Fool that understands that this is available to you because of who you are, Virgo, because of your ability to manifest your desires, your passions, your dreams, and your creative ambitions, your talents, Virgo. You're so talented, Virgo. Into tangible things that are unique. The Virgo is the one that can go in the antique store or the, you know, the garage, heck, the garage, anywhere, and find these random things and make something beautiful that's both artistic and hands-on, creative, and useful, usually, and special, like different, that no one ever put together these particular things and then made it themselves, beyond the idea, the physical making of it. You know, this girl is independent and has made her surroundings herself, himself. There's butterflies of transformation. There's this ribbon. She has her hair so gorgeous. She has like beads and like, I see like pearls in her hair, you know? She's like dancing to her own music. She might not necessarily be a hermit, you know, completely like a Virgo. She's a hermit, not in the search for needing to go to the desert to find who she is, but that she's finding who she is by finding the abundance in her immediate surroundings. So if this isn't you, this is definitely somebody in your life, but I would say this is definitely Virgo energy. This is someone who can create beauty out of nothing, can make dirt beautiful. Virgo can do that, you know. I'd say maybe Libra too. Libra has that. Libra's maybe a little bit more seeing the beauty and expressing it, but Virgo's more actually making that shit happen. And if it's not there, they're gonna make it happen. They're gonna put some beautiful fabric on the lights and make it a different color if it makes it more beautiful and changes the complete atmosphere. Why not, right? Virgo is in touch with all of that. So, one card from here. Mystery deck, Virgo, clarify the Nine of Pentacles. So that's 2 nines, Virgo, by the way. 9 of Swords. So this is all this mental, like, turmoil, and it's just going on around you. And yet, you're not fighting, right? You're not fighting here. You're seeing this tornado go on around you. You're understanding maybe to be in the eye of the storm is more sensitive but safer, maybe, I want to say. I feel like this is also like a black hole, or like a time warp, or like a transporting to a different place all of a sudden, right? Let's pull a card. Virgo. 8 Pentacles. So you have a progression, Virgo. You have an 8 of Pentacles, and that's coming from the place of being the apprentice. Either side of this that you're probably both. Knowing a Virgo, you're probably the teacher and the student all the time. You're probably the student who's also teaching your teacher. And you probably have somehow made it to teacher, whether it's to other people around you, people in your life. Even if it's not in your school, you probably pass it along very well. You're very good teachers, Virgo, and you're very good students. So which part, which dynamic are you at? Have you been teaching and giving that knowledge away to help? There's a tornado around you and you know how to handle that, how to calm the eye of the storm. He has this weapon here, but he's holding the sheath of the sword, right? He's not holding the blade. He's holding it down here, and he's passive, even though this mental anguish is going on around him. I don't think it's necessarily him. I think it's around you. Around you. It's surroundings. It's not you. You actually have peace. This guy or girl is peaceful in this situation, in the eye of the storm, calm and trusting, and this bird is just landing on his or her shoulder in complete trust to spirit, even if it's black, right? As the crow or blackbird is making sounds in the woods. My neighbors are also having a little barbecue next door. So this is you being diligent, being the student, being the apprentice, and learning. You've been learning. You have learned. You're learning maybe how to tame and be centered when there's possible mental turmoil that could go on because of your surroundings, Virgo. You're also learning how to release, feeling the world on your back, and knowing you have the capability to create this entire world on your back, from stability, from being grounded, from doing it yourself. This is a gorgeous world to live in, Virgo. I have the past life oracle cards here, so I'm going to pull